Mulhouse is a city and commune in eastern France, close to the Swiss and German borders. With a population of 110,514 and 278,206 inhabitants in the metropolitan area in 2006, it is the largest city in the Haut-Rhin Department, and the second largest in the Alsace region after Strasbourg. Mulhouse is the principal commune of the 32 making up the Communauté copyright Diploma copyright Ration Mulhouse Alsace Agglomération. Mulhouse is famous for its museums, especially the Cité copyright de la Euro unregistered trademark automobile and the Musée copyright Efrena sectionnaires du chemin de fer, respectively the largest automobile and railway museums in Europe. An industrial town nicknamed the French Manchester, Mulhouse is also the main seat of the Upper Alsace University, where the Secretariat of the European Physical Society can be found. Administration: Mulhouse is the chief city of an arrondissement of the Haut-Rhin Department, of which it is a sub-prefecture. History: legends mention the origin of the town in 58 BC, but the first written records of Mulhouse date from the 12th century. It was part of the southern Alsatian county of Sundgau in the Holy Roman Empire. From 1354–1515 Mulhouse was part of the Copyright Capital, an association of 10 free imperial cities in Alsace. The city joined the Swiss Confederation as an associate in 1515 and was therefore not annexed by France in the Peace of Westphalia in 1648 like the rest of the Sundgau. An enclave in Alsace, it was a free and independent Calvinist republic, known as Staatsrepublik Mulhouse, associated with the Swiss Confederation until, after a vote by its citizens on January 4, 1798, it became a part of France in the Treaty of Mulhouse signed on January 28, 1798, during the Directory period of the French Revolution. Starting in the middle of the 18th century, the Coechlin family pioneered cotton cloth manufacturing. Mulhouse became one of France's Euro unregistered trademark's leading textile centers in the 19th century. Andrew copyright Coechlin built machinery and started making railroad equipment in 1842. The firm in 1839 already employed 1,800 people. It was one of the 6 large French locomotive constructors until the merger with Else Currency Maschinenbaugesellschaft Graffenstaden in 1872, when the company became Social Copyright Copyright Alsatian de Constructions Copyright Connexes. After the Prussian victory in the Franco-Prussian War Mulhouse was annexed to the German Empire as part of the territory of Alsace-Lorraine. The city was briefly occupied by French troops on August 8, 1914 at the start of World War I, but they were forced to withdraw 2 days later in the Battle of Mulhouse. The citizens of Alsace who unwisely celebrated the appearance of the French army, were left to face German reprisals. Alsace-Lorraine was invaded and annexed by France after World War I. Although never formally restored to Germany after the Battle of France in 1940, it was occupied by German forces until returned to French control at the end of the war in May 1945. The town's development was stimulated first by the expansion of the textile industry and tanning, and subsequently by chemical and engineering industries from the mid-18th century. Mulhouse was for a long time called the French Manchester. In consequence, the town has enduring links with Louisiana, from which it imported cotton, and also with the Levant. The town's history also explains why its center is relatively small. Geography: 2 rivers run through Mulhouse, the Doller and the Ill, both tributaries of the Rhine. Mulhouse is approximately 100 kilometers away from Strasbourg and Saar 1/4 Rich. It is 350 kilometers away from Milan and about 340 kilometers from Frankfurt. It shares an international airport with Basel, Switzerland and Freiburg, Germany, which is called Euro Airport. Districts: medieval Mulhouse consists essentially of a lower and an upper town. The lower town was formerly the inner city district of merchants and craftsmen. It developed around the Place de la Copyright Union. Nowadays this area is pedestrianized. The upper town developed from the 18th century on. Previously, several monastic orders were established there, notably the Franciscans, Augustinians, Poor Clares and Knights of Malta. The Nouveau Quartier is the best example of urban planning in Mulhouse, and was developed from 1826 on, after the town walls had been torn down. It is focused around the Place de la Copyright Publique. Its network of streets and its triangular shape are a good demonstration of the town's desire for a planned layout. The planning was undertaken by the architects G. Stoltz and Far Copyright Lix Fries. This inner city district was occupied by rich families and the owners of local industries, who tend to be liberal and republican in their opinions. The Rehberg District consists of grand houses inspired by the colonnaded residences of Louisiana cotton planters. Originally, this was the town's vineyard. The houses here were built as terraces in the English style, a result of the town's close relationship with Manchester, where the sons of industrialists were often sent to study. Principal places of interest. Hôtel de Ville. The town hall was built in 1553 in the Rhenish Renaissance style. Montaigne described it as a palais magnifique et haute d'or, copyright in 1580. It is known for its Trompe l'Angstrom eel paintings, and its pictures of allegories representing the vices and virtues. Workers' Quarter, inspired workers' quarters in many other industrial towns. Place de la Bourse and the building of the Socia Copyright Copyright Industriel de Mulhouse, in the Nouveau Quartier, Site Copyright de la Euro unregistered trademark automobile, French National Railway Museum, Museum of Electricity, Museum of Printed Textiles, the Parc Zoologique et Botanique de Mulhouse, Saint Stephen Calvinist Temple, by Jean-Baptiste Choucair. Principal economic activities. As early as the mid-19th century, Mulhouse was known as the industrial capital of Alsace, the city with 100 chimneys, and the French Manchester, automobile industry, chemical industry, electronics, engineering. Transport. Air equals, Mulhouse is served by Euro Airport Basel-Mulhouse Freiburg, located 25 kilometers south of the town. Rail equals, Gare de Mulhouse is well connected with the rest of France by train. Major destinations such as Paris, Dijon, Bassano-Section-on, Belfort, Strasbourg, Lyon, Marseille, Montpellier and Lille being directly possible by train. There are also some trains which operate into Switzerland, such as Basel, Bern and Saar-1/4. There is also a train service to Frankfurt am Main in Germany. A Eurocity service connects Brussels, Luxembourg, Strasbourg and Basel. This service calls at Mulhouse. Regional services connect Mulhouse to Como, Strasbourg, Basel, Belfort, Creuth and Freiburg im Breisgau. Urban transport equals, transport within Mulhouse is provided by Solar Copyright A and comprises a network of buses together with the city's tram network, which opened on May 13, 2006. The tramway now consists of 3 tram lines and 1 tram train line. Line 1 from Nouveau Bassin to Coteau, Line 2 from Gare Centrale to Car Saint-Agnew, Line 3 from Gare Centrale to Lutterbach, tram train line from Gare Centrale to Thann via Lutterbach. Road equals, motorway A36 is the main axis connecting the city with the west of the country, to cities such as Dijon, Paris and Lyon. The A35 is the main north-south axis, connecting cities such as Strasbourg and Basel. Miscellaneous. Notable people equals, Mulhouse was the birthplace of Jean de Begrand, lineographer and mathematician, Jean Brenner, painter, Karl Brandt, personal physician to Adolf Hitler and head administrator of the T4 euthanasia program, Pierre Chambon, biologist, Maya Rildelunch, soprano, Tom Dillman, racing driver, Arthur Dinter, writer and Nazi politician. Adrien Dollfus, French zoologist and carcinologist, Alfred Dreyfus, French military officer best known for being the focus of the Dreyfus Affair, Huguet Dreyfus harpsichordist, Frena Section War Florent, actor, founder of the Cowers Florent, Georges Friedel, mineralogist, son of Charles Friedel, Charles Fra copyright Dow copyright Rick Gerard, biologist specializing on ichthyology and herpetology, Keisha and Morris Kraft, volcanologists, Johann Heinrich Lambert, mathematician, physicist and astronomer, Friedrich Jans, diplomat, Geoffrey Lieven, basketball player, Friedrich Wilhelm Levi, mathematician, Frena Section War Louisa. Mathematician, Paul Mayer, clarinetist, VAR copyright Ronick North Minka, diplomat, Thierry Omier, handball goalkeeper, Mark Fitzel, football player, Pierre Probst, comic and children book artist, Napola copyright on Henri Rehberg, composer, Daniel Rath, organist, composer and pedagogue, Franz Eugen Schlichter, revivalist preacher, classical scholar and translator of the Schlichter Bible. Christian Scrivener, EU Commissioner, Daniel Schlumberger, archaeologist and professor of Near Eastern archaeology at the University of Strasbourg and later the Princeton University. Jean Schlumberger, jewelry designer at Tiffany & Company, Rena copyright Siobhan Zenberger, painter, Frank Tarr copyright Knot, press agent, pataphysician and jazz critic, Vitar, singer, Pierre Weiss, physicist, Alfred Werner, Nobel Prize in Chemistry 1913, Robert Weiler, film producer, William Wyler, award-winning motion picture director, Jean-Marc Zalvili, a virtuoso concert pianist, Antar Yang, football player, Georges Zirpa copyright use, illustrator, other notable residents, Adolf Braun, photographer, Alfred de Glain, designer of steam locomotives, Armando Thiriot Koenig, industrial engineer, director of AEG Madrid in 1919, established an AEG subsidiary in Seville in the early 1920s. Mayors of Mulhouse Jean Rotner, Jean-Marie Bockel, Joseph Klieffer, Emile Muller. International relations. Twin towns sister cities Mulhouse is twinned with. References. External links, official website of the Tourist Office of Mulhouse and its region in English, official website of the Convention Bureau of Mulhouse and its region in English, the Mulhousian Ferret, high-resolution video guide of Mulhouse, mulhousebienvenue.com City Guide Town of Mulhouse, Museum of Printed Textiles, tram train website.